You're welcome. If you want to dive into those questions or focus on a specific aspect of consciousness.
How would you define awareness? How, how could you define awareness?
Ah, got it. So let's break down awareness. At its core, awareness is simply the ability to perceive, notice, or be conscious of something. It can range from being aware of external stimuli like sounds or sights to being aware of your own thoughts and feelings.
What does it mean to be self-aware?
Back and observe yourself. Understand why you react to certain things. Recognize patterns in your life. It's a big part of personal growth.
Are humans always conscious?
Ah, that's a really interesting point. Human
What happens to consciousness when we sleep?
That's a really fascinating part of it. When we sleep, a lot of our conscious awareness goes offline. We move into dreams or our mind rests. But even then, certain subconscious processes keep working, like memory consolidation or emotional processing. So even though we're not fully conscious, our awareness kind of shifts into a different mode.
Can consciousness change over time? What is the difference between consciousness and integrity?
Great distinction. So, consciousness is that broad state of being aware, your thoughts, sensations, and surroundings. Interiority, on the other hand, is more about the depth of your inner world, like your private mental experience.
Is consciousness connected to the brain?
It zooms in on what it feels like inside. Your personal thoughts, your emotions, the subjective experiences, all of it. In short, consciousness is the whole state of being, while interiority is the private inner landscape of that experience.
Why do humans think about their actions? What makes human consciousness unique?
That's a big one. Human consciousness emerged as a byproduct of a complex brain, while others think it gave us an evolutionary advantage, helping us plan, communicate, or navigate complex social environments. Basically, it might be.
How do humans become more self-aware?
Therapy. When we pay attention to our patterns, emotions, and reactions, we can notice more about who we are. So it's really a skill we build over time.
Why do people reflect on their actions?
Yeah, so people reflect on their actions because it helps them learn and grow.
How does memory affect consciousness?
Oh, memory plays a huge role. Our sense of self and continuity often comes from past experiences we remember. When we recall events, it gives us a narrative about who we are, what we value, and what we've been through. So, memory kind of anchors our self awareness, helping us understand our actions in a bigger context.
Can emotions compare awareness? How does learning affect awareness?
Ah, great point. Learning definitely broadens awareness because it introduces us to new ideas, perspectives, and patterns. As we gain knowledge, we notice things.
And medicine improves consciousness.
When we reflect on our experiences, learn new things, and even question our own beliefs, we expand our mental clarity. Reflection acts like a mirror, letting us see our motives, emotions, and patterns more clearly. And that self awareness really helps us respond to life with more intentionality and growth.
How does mental fullness affect daily life?
More intentional choices. And over time, that kind of presence reduces stress, improves focus, and even enhances your relationship. Like a daily practice that brings a lot of subtle benefits.
Why do people think meaning? How might consciousness have evolved? दे रहा हूँ दे रहा हूँ आईडी दे रहा हूँ मैं
Yeah, so
अच्छा
consciousness probably evolved gradually as brains became more complex. Early on, basic awareness helped.
why is awareness useful for survival?
Yeah, exactly. Being aware of your surroundings helps you spot dangers, find resources, and make better decisions. It also lets you read social cues, which is groups. So, in a way, being present and aware keeps you adaptable.
Early humans have the same level of consciousness modern humans.
Actually. Early humans probably had a more basic form of awareness, survive and communicate, but maybe not the same depth of reflection we have now. Over time, as language and culture and tools evolved, so did the complexity of their consciousness.
How was language infrastructure awareness consciousness? वो तेरी आईडी कॉपी करनी है
Yes,
Does culture shape awareness?
exactly. Once we could name, describe emotions, and share stories, we could think about ourselves in a deeper way. So language didn't just expand communication, it gave us a framework.
Can evaluation increase integration?
Yeah, absolutely. No
यही तो
problem.
है
Of course. So, yeah, language really strengthened that inner dialogue. It let us compare experiences, articulate abstract thoughts, and build cultures based on shared meanings.
What role does communication play in awareness?
Talk, we get feedback, we see how others think, and that helps us become more aware of ourselves and how we relate to the world. So communication really is key to expanding awareness.
दे रहा हूँ एक मिनट. How did problem solving got evaluation?
Ah, good point. Problem solving is really tied to awareness because when we're conscious of a problem, we can break it down.
How does my how does city how was citizen civilization change human thinking? How was civilization change human thinking? पता नहीं है अभी के नहीं वही लंगर खाने जाना जब जाओगे तेरे एंट्री मेरे पास है what are what are animals conscious?
मुझे तुझसे कितने साल छोटा है ओए
3 साल
तू कितने का
ओए इससे आवाज ही नहीं आ रही तो कैन एनिमल
आती है यार आवाज
इतनी काफी है
साउंड तेज करना अपना
बस छोड़ वैसे भी हो गया